Hey all, it's Kilt. Let's dig into Biden's September 1st speech and, more importantly, the MAGA propaganda that came out afterwards. On September 1st, President Biden gave a speech in which he stated Donald Trump and MAGA Republicans represent an extremism that threatens the very foundation of our republic. And this upset MAGA Republicans, politicians, and pundits. So much so that if you've been on Twitter, you more than likely have seen the picture of Biden standing in front of a red background with his arms raised with two Marines in the back. This has been the picture that MAGA has chosen to create its propaganda around. The problem is there's a few issues with this picture. But first, let's get into what MAGA is saying about the picture. Laura Ingraham posted that picture of Biden next to the picture of the leader of China, stating, "Here's to a nice first try, Joe," talking about that Biden should add more stars and change out the medallion next time. As we know MAGA's views on China, this is a very obvious piece of propaganda, her attempting to compare Joe Biden to what they consider to be a communist dictator of another country. Sarah Carter posted the picture with the caption, "What is the first thought that comes to your mind when you see this photo?" Well, if you look at the photo, it's a very dark and gritty photo. You can obviously see what type of thought she's hoping the viewer has when they look at that photo. In fact, Tucker Carlson tells us on his segment exactly what they're hoping we think of when we see that photo.
Yeah, they're a threat, says the guy with the blood-red Nazi background and Marines standing behind.
You have a Fox News reporter describing Biden's background as a blood-red Nazi background with Marines. The issue with this imagery is this photo is not the full picture. Watch Biden's speech, you would see that the background of Biden was lit up by red, white, and blue lights, symbolizing the color of the American flag. But the white and blue lights are cut out of all the pictures that are being used by MAGA politicians, supporters, and pundits, because white and blue give a warmer, happier feeling than red and black. It's hard for Tucker Carlson to come on the air and claim that Biden's using a Nazi background if Tucker showed you the red, white, and blue of the American flag behind Biden. All this propaganda is being done to paint Biden as this evil dictator. Now, regardless of how you feel about Biden and his presidency, that's completely okay. But those views should come from reliable sources, not propaganda. Now let's move into the next part of this propaganda that MAGA supporters, pundits, and politicians are creating. In his speech, Biden called out Donald Trump and MAGA Republicans. At no point did he call out Republicans as a whole. He called out MAGA Republicans. But you have MAGA politicians like Matt Gaetz asking, did Joe Biden just declare war on red states? Let's hope not. Biden even states during his speech, now I want to be very clear up front. Not all Republicans, not even the majority of Republicans, are MAGA Republicans. That statement doesn't help MAGA supporters, does it? That's why they switch it to he's calling out red states and Republicans, even though he stated that he is not. That's because these propagandists are hoping that the average person seeing their propaganda did not watch Biden's speech. They're also hoping that their viewers don't follow up on what they say, that their viewers didn't know you can read the entire transcript of the speech on whitehouse.gov, that videos of the entire speech are hosted online that you can rewatch even if you missed it live. Propagandists always want you to never follow up on their statements, to make ill-informed decisions, and to not do your own research. If you do your own research, you'll very quickly learn how to spot the difference between what happened and what they say happened.